My name is James Williams Jr. and that first video about teaching you young people about sex was a little bit blunt and rough. Guess what? Ain't nothing changed. I'm going to be just as nasty, raunchy, and blunt with this one too. You know why? Because foul words tend to catch your attention a whole lot more than maybe we should talk about this like scientific people. So yes, I did use the word penis and pussy and dick and ass and stinky stuff. No, let me tell you young women stuff, because I don't want to be the first one to say this to you, and this is probably something that's been going on since the dawn of time. If a boy likes you and you don't like him, or y'all have had sex and you won't have sex with him again, the first thing that he does go around and tell everybody. Because for some reason, throughout century, throughout time, everyone has always believed that the vagina smells. Alright, so let's correct this problem right now. If you wash your ass daily and regularly, your vagina will not smell. Alright? It might have that scent, but it's a clean scent. So if you wash, you're clean. So if you're clean, you're not going to smell. And most of the time, because you guys don't know this about your bodies, young ladies, and young men you should pay attention to, most of the time the vagina does not smell until it's menstrual time. And if you don't know that, now you do. Now, I'm not going to go with some of these people who are saying the vagina is self-cleaning. I'm not going there. I don't have a vagina, and I can't scientifically agree with that because don't nothing get you cleaner than fucking soap and water. Alright? Now, they also claim that the douche is really bad for young ladies or ladies of any kind, any age, any ethnic, any gender. So, I guess you probably shouldn't do that. But if you're having some issues down there, the first thing you should probably contact is your OBGYN, and above all else, tell your mama. Now, going on with what I started with, I might have been a little bit harsh on you young ladies. There's a reason why I'm being harder on you than I am on men. And it's not because I'm a man, and it's not because it's favoritism. I'm telling you because you're the one that makes the grand and almighty final decision on whether to carry a baby to term. I don't support abortion, with the exception of 2 cases, rape and incest. This is only 2 times I support abortion. I don't think that you should use abortion as birth control, but I do think that in the event that a young woman is raped, then she should have the right to get rid of that monster's baby. If the woman is being raped by her grandfather or her father or anybody closely related to her, which is rape and incest, then she shouldn't have to be stuck carrying a baby that was not meant to be here in the first place because she wasn't strong enough to fight the bastard off. Alright? And that shit does happen. So if you don't like what I have to say about that shit, change the video. Here's the thing. I have cousins and I have sisters who have made the mistakes that I have mentioned in the video. Having babies with worthless motherfuckers that don't deserve to have children. And don't get me wrong, I like these worthless motherfuckers, but they just weren't ready to have children. And yeah, I'm texting with a girl right now. So you had to forgive me. Yeah, multitasking is something that we all must learn. The funny thing is that, there aren't too many men of honor on this world. There's not too many men who will be willing to take a woman with kids that don't belong to them and raise them and try to teach them right and be the daddy that they daddy ain't man enough to be. This is why you young ladies are getting this from me. Is because you have to make good decisions when it comes down to procreating. You have to. Because really, you bringing a life into this world. And you can't guarantee that this life is going to be great. You can't guarantee that the father that helped you create this baby is going to be there. Or if he's just there to hang dick in you and then run. So my advice to you young ladies, and I know I sound like an asshole, and I'm supposed to. You know why? Because I'm looking out for you in case one day, just one day, I may have a daughter. And I know that I can't stop her from fucking. But I can fucking make sure that she at least gets through high school and gets through college and get her life straight before she decides to become a parent. And why? Because it's very important to know that daddy ain't gonna be watching your damn kids because you chose to have a baby with an asshole that didn't deserve to have kids in the first fucking place. Now, on the flip side of that, You can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help that. And because of that, you can be in love with the greatest man in the world. And you might not be able to give him a baby. And it might not be you, it might be him. But you tell me, what in the hell do you need a baby at 16 for? You don't. You still a damn baby your fucking self. What the hell do you need a baby at 20 for? Your life is just getting started. Don't bring a baby into this world and then you have to settle for whatever hell kind of job you can get. Your career, your future, your dreams. It's not the baby's fault that the baby got here. It's yours. So when you sitting at your house at 30 and 40 years old, wondering what you could have done instead of having a baby before you were ready, it's too fucking late then. It's too fucking late then. Now, granted, this is not a perfect world where you get married and the guy sweeps you off your feet and treats you well for the rest of your life. He doesn't cheat, doesn't beat you, and y'all have mad, nasty sex and make more babies, and you're gonna live happily ever after. In the real world, shit don't work like that. Because in the real world, sometimes a man just hangs a dick in you just to have somewhere to hang it. And you need to know this. Fathers need to teach this to their daughters. That this is not being a man. So that they won't marry or procreate with this asshole who's putting his hands on her. Or just getting her pregnant just because he thinks that she's going to stay with him because they have babies. Because if you're doing that, let me give you the best advice I can give you right now. The only person that's coming up short is you. Because if you're trying to have a baby to keep him and he wants pussy from somewhere else, he's going. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So why give yourself to this man and create a life with a man who don't want babies in the first place? You need to have a strong sit-down talk with the man before you even attempt to let this motherfucker fuck you without a fucking condom. Was that over the top? Yes, it fucking was. Because you know what? I can only tell you how I would do it if I was a girl. Alright? I'm not a girl. But if I was, this is how I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna get mine. And you're gonna get yours. But you ain't knocking me the fuck up. Simple as that. Yeah, I know I'd be an ugly girl. But still, you ain't knocking me the fuck up. If you not gonna be there, if we dated for 10 years and you finally decide we should have a baby. So we've been dating since we 16 and we 26. We both got good careers. Both got decent income coming in. Fuck yeah. We can have that baby. Because I'm going to be that bitch that's ready to do that. But if I got a decent job and you ain't got no damn job, you slinging rocks and all this other bullshit, and you putting your life in danger, well, guess what? My life is in danger too, because your enemy is going to come through you by getting me. And so for you young girls who are dating these hot boys and all this other shit, thinking, oh, well, I'm going to be safe. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because the enemy of your boyfriend, he's your fucking enemy too. If he don't kill you, he may rape you, and you may have to carry his baby, folding it over as your boyfriend baby, until y'all motherfucking asses on Maury. Who wants to go through that shit? You have to be careful with the people you date. Everybody has secrets. Everybody has bones that they throw in a closet. It's up to you to figure it out. But I'm going to tell you right now, as long as you're breathing, you need to understand this. Parents need to teach their kids. I'm hoping to teach you now, as a young boy, as a young girl, when you start feeling these hormones and your urges start going in, you need to get a dick inside you, or you need to stick your dick in a vagina. There's consequences with that. And sometimes condoms bust. Sometimes birth control fucks up the body and it doesn't work. Sometimes the birth control is basically just a fucking vitamin on steroids that can actually make the chick get pregnant. Or maybe those are fertility pills that she's passing off as birth control. It works on both sides. So before you get fucked over, or before you fuck someone else over, you should probably learn the facts of life before you do that stuff. Because sooner or later, one of you will make a horrible mistake. Now, a baby itself is not the mistake. But getting pregnant by someone who doesn't want to be a daddy or being raped is not cool. So you need to get your shit together. Moms, talk to your daughters. Dads, talk to your daughters. Be in their lives. Be positive. Get them into anything that don't have nothing to do with motherfucking sex. Get in your sons' lives. Get them into anything that don't have to do anything with sex. Get their ass into some stuff where they can get their brains working. This brain, not this brain. So that all their shit can come together. And when they get old enough and wise enough to know when they need or want a child, it can be done. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I taught you something. Be seeing you.